Today we're diving into the world of equity release on leasehold properties, seeing if and how you can access the money tied up in your leasehold property and enjoy your retirement to the fullest. Before we jump into the specifics, let's quickly recap what equity release is all about. Equity release is a financial solution exclusively available to senior homeowners like yourself. It allows you to access a loan based on the value of your home. The best part? You don't have to make any monthly repayments. The loan is repaid only when you move into long-term care or after your passing, when the property gets sold. But there's a lot more to it, so let's dig deeper. Don't confuse equity release with second charge mortgages. Second charge mortgages are loans secured against your home equity, mainly used by younger homeowners for purposes like home improvements. Equity release, on the other hand, is tailored specifically for senior homeowners and offers a unique way to access the value of your home. So let's leave those second charge mortgages aside and focus on what's in store for you. Now that we've established what equity release is, let's find out who can actually benefit from it. Equity release is exclusively available to senior homeowners who are at least 55 years old. If you're a couple, both of you need to meet this minimum age requirement. It's important to note that equity release is typically applicable to your main residence rather than rental or holiday properties. However, there may be a few options for non-main residence properties. Let's see if you meet that criteria. Whether you want to cover general living costs, go on that dream holiday, renovate your home, or even help your loved ones get on the property ladder, equity release can be a game changer. You have the power to decide how to use the funds and make your retirement dreams a reality. But remember, there's always more to consider. Can you get equity release on a leasehold property, specifically a flat? The quick answer is yes, it's possible. However, there are a few additional factors to consider. One crucial aspect is the remaining time on your leasehold. Equity release may seem like an enticing option, but it's important to understand the costs involved. The overall cost can be double or even triple the amount you borrow. This means the value of the estate you leave behind for your loved ones will decrease. So it's a decision worth considering, especially if you don't have children. Stay with me as we uncover the true costs of equity release. When it comes to equity release, there are primarily two main types to choose from: lifetime mortgages and home reversion plans. Let's take a closer look at each of them. Lifetime mortgages. This is the most common form of equity release. With a lifetime mortgage, you can borrow a lump sum or receive regular payments based on the value of your home. The loan and interest are repaid when the property is sold, usually after you pass away or when you move into long-term care. The interest can be fixed or variable, and you can choose to make interest payments or let it roll up. Keep in mind that interest accrues over time, potentially impacting the final amount owed. Home reversion plans. Home reversion plans involve selling a portion or all of your property to a reversion company. In return, you receive a tax-free lump sum or regular payments. You continue to live in your home rent-free until you pass away or move into long-term care. At that point, the property is sold, and the reversion company receives their share of the proceeds. It's important to note that you won't receive the full market value of the portion you sell. Now that we understand the types of equity release available, let's focus on the specific considerations for leasehold properties. Lease length. The length of your leasehold can play a significant role in your eligibility for equity release. Generally, most lenders prefer a minimum remaining lease length of 75 to 80 years. If your leasehold has a shorter term, it might be challenging to find a lender willing to offer equity release. However, it's not impossible, so it's essential to explore your options. Leasehold restrictions. Some leasehold agreements may have specific restrictions or clauses related to equity release. It's crucial to review your lease documents and consult with legal professionals to ensure you comply with any requirements or seek necessary permissions. Property valuation. The value of your leasehold property is a crucial factor in determining the amount you can borrow through equity release. An independent surveyor will assess the property's worth, taking into account factors like location, condition, and market trends. Freeholder consent. If you own a leasehold property, you'll need to obtain consent from the freeholder or management company before proceeding with the equity release. They may have specific requirements or fees associated with the process, so it's important to engage with them early on. With the complexities surrounding equity release on leasehold properties, it's highly recommended to seek professional advice. The specialist equity release advisor can guide you through the process, assess your eligibility, and provide tailored recommendations based on your individual circumstances. They can also help you understand the legal and financial implications, ensuring you make an informed decision. Equity release on leasehold properties is indeed possible, but it comes with specific considerations. Understanding the remaining lease length, leasehold restrictions, property valuation, and obtaining freeholder consent are crucial steps to navigate this process successfully. Remember, equity release is a significant financial decision, so it's important to weigh the pros and the cons and seek expert advice before proceeding. If you're interested in seeing if you could release equity, then simply click the link in the description below and fill out the short form. It contains a few questions like your property value and your date of birth, and it'll give you access to quotes tailored to your circumstance. It's totally free to fill out, and of course it won't affect your credit score. Click the link in the description below and fill out the short form to try it out.